Alright, y'all, so we're going to be going through quite a few suppressors, and since I've already shot the video and I'm shooting this afterwards, y'all are in for a surprise. I can save you some time. Decibel readers suck, so you're more or less just listening to hear it, and most of them all sound the same because I'm shooting in a barrel and I'm shooting behind Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which don't take sound super well, so take everything you hear with a grain of salt. None of this is super scientific or anything else like that. We're, just a small shop. We don't have all the cool tech stuff, but we got ears, and of all the cans, I think you couldn't go wrong with any of these 5.56 cans that we have in the testing. There's some of the more popular cans outside of like some of the dead air options and stuff like that we just don't currently own. So these are some of the cans that me and the guys at the shop own, and we're gonna test them so that way y'all can hear them. Maybe it'll help you make a decision on your next 5.56 suppressor. Cool, well, let's get to it. Just shooting a video today comparing all these cans. We got TUA, Texas Underground Armory 5.56 suppressor, Polonium full size, Resilient Stacy's Mom, Ridgeback Rhino, Wolfpack Disruptor, Ridgeback Rhodey, Polonium K, and the Able Biscuit. Everything's gonna be shot with Winchester 55 grain out of my 14.5. So let's get started. So we're gonna be testing decibel readings using decibel reader app on my iPhone. Super duper scientific. We're just like Pew Science, guys. Alright, so to keep everything the same, I'm inserting each suppressor 2 inches into the barrel, so that way we got the same amount of, I guess, barrel pop for the noise. Keeping everything the same. Alrighty, let's get going. Alright, first up is the Texas Underground Armory 5.56 can. And that is reading at 115 decibels, which is, yeah, I gotta say it's incorrect, just because that would be the quietest 5.56 can on the market. So we'll reset that and test the next one. Next up is the full-size Polonium. And that's reading 115 again. Let me just watch the decibel reader real quick. I don't know. Maybe it's maxing out at 115. Alrighty. So we're trying a new decibel reader now. Still reading 114.5 on that one. Okay, well. Alright, so the decibel reader sucks. This is the Stacy's Mom from Resilient. So y'all are just going to have to tell me in the comments which ones y'all feel like sound the best. See, that's reading 15 decibels lower than the rest so far, which is weird. But you can tell it's picking up voices and stuff like that. I don't know. Typical conversations usually around that same decibel range. But this is definitely not working great. This is the Ridgeback Rhino. And I got a failure. What the fuck? Why is this gun running so funny? Alright, so next up is the Rhino from Ridgeback. $105 it says. You got a fucking failure? Really? know why I'm getting failures on this can. "101" it says. Wow. Failing on that can. Now we've got the Wolfpack Disruptor 556. So that's reading okay. We'll see what we can get out of the Roadie 6. Can't show y'all what I'm doing right now underneath the camera. Alright, Roadie 6. That's reading really wrong. Yeah, these are the quietest cans in the world, guys. 97 decibels on a 556. Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Last one we got left is the Able Biscuit. Yeah, so these are the quietest 556 suppressors ever known to man. Reading under a... there wasn't, on my decibel reader, there wasn't one of these that read over like 117 decibels, which is not the case. But y'all tell me in the comments which one y'all found to be the quietest. Definitely titanium was the flashiest. I saw some flash in the barrel. Didn't see much from the Inconel, which is nice, because these are all mine. This is the loudest out of these. These two are the loudest. Poloniums punch above their weight class as far as like price to what you get. They are high back pressure cans. I mean, this gun is tuned for this can. So I think that's why I was getting some of the failures on the flowy cans, flow throughs. So, yep. Alrighty. Well, I hope y'all found this a little informative. I know it was super scientific and all with the greatest of all the iPhone apps. So, alrighty. Well, hope y'all have a good one. Hope y'all got something out of this. So, suppressor video kind of sucks. Takeaways: the Able can for the size is dope. A lot of volume in that can. I really like the Roadie so far. I want to do some more testing with it on some of my shorter guns, just because I know those are overgassed. That 14.5 is tuned for this Polonium K, so that's why we're seeing failures on these flow-through cans. So I'm not gonna retune it. I'm just that this can kind of stays on that gun, so we're gonna leave that alone. Just run that can or that gun with not flow-through cans. And this is my second flow-through can, being that I have access to that Richmond Tactical Flow RT 30F, RF 30, something along those lines. The flow-through, it's two-piece, it's awesome. It's a great can. Super excited about this one though. The full-size Polonium has been my favorite can for a long time. The Resilient Stacy's Mom is a close second. Like, the buddy of mine here at the shop bought one of those, and dude, it's been awesome. I'm really considering about getting the the 30 cal can to run dedicated on my SAM-7K, just because I've got adjustable gas on there, so I'm not really worried about flow through tech. Piston driven system, not super worried about it. Plus 8-inch gun, so it's going to be loud as shit anyways, so might as well keep as much gas contained as I possibly can. But man, sorry, decibel reader sucks. This video is kind of fucking useless, so Take it all with a grain of salt. I'll shoot another video where I shoot them all outside, and maybe that'll give us a better sound differentiation between the cans. We'll see. Sorry for wasting your time. Hopefully it was worth something.